Boy, this is heating up. Shakur Stevenson and Floyd, Kid Austin, Scorfield, they on Twitter exchanging words. Scorfield daddy told Shakur Stevenson, "Let's go, champ." Shakur Stevenson said to his dad, "You can't fight for him either. I'm going to show you why you don't send little kids on a grown man mission." Wow. Man, check out what Scorfield and his daddy had to say about taking a pay cut to fight Shakur Stevenson. I'm about to roll the clip. Roll the clip.
Brush him out of there because he invests a lot into us. But this is an interesting fight. It's exactly my young wise son once said, we fight for legacy. We don't fight for money. How many people
really be paying attention?
Yeah. How many people got the opportunity to go for a world title? Like, the money gonna come regardless on what we doing, but that opportunity don't come all the time. And if it presents itself, I don't care. We have to take a pay cut. Let's make the fight happen, because what happened after we win that title? We signed our own checks. Oscar, we hired them to be our promotion partners. So we're gonna respect what decision they have. So we gotta wait till they sit down and be collab. Shakur made a decision, say he fight us next. We said we'll accept, but we will also listen to Oscar. I can't make it seem like we just gonna brush him out of there, because he invests a lot into us. But this is an interesting fight. It's exciting. Shakur coming off a hurricane. Floyd is coming off his performance. So I think it'll be a good tune-up for the Shakur tank or either the Floyd tank.
It's showtime!
As y'all just heard, Floyd and his dad, they talking about Shakur Stevenson accepting this fight. The ball is in Shakur Stevenson court right now. And they even told, Oscar that they'll take a pay cut. And the money, they not really too much worried about the money right now, because they know if they beat Shakur Stevenson, the money is going to come. So they just want this fight, I guess, to prove to everyone that Scorfield is the real deal and that he ain't coming to play. And Scorfield had already been on record. He been calling out the likes of, a lot of fighters, such as Tank, Shakur Stevenson and Devin and many more. So he's not afraid. He's not, lack of words. And he already on record saying that Shakur Stevenson don't have any power. Yeah, I know power don't, wins fight.
1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Necessarily. Sometimes they do. Skills pay the bills. And if you got power, if your power will keep the skill fighter off your ass when it come down to it. And Shakur Stevenson looking like he going to accept the fight, because he was supposed to fight William Zepeda. William Zepeda ended up hurting his hand in the fight against Tevin Farmer. Tevin Farmer ended up knocking Zepeda down in that fight, which I felt like Tevin Farmer should be getting this fight before any one of those guys, because Tevin Farmer really beat William Zepeda, in my honest opinion, in his last two fights. In Tevin's last two fights, he beat those guys that Shakur Stevenson had been wanting to fight. But now we here, and let's see if Shakur Stevenson accept the fight, because they said they'll take the pay cut. They already accept the fight, and that Floyd Scorfield Sr. was basically saying that he, regardless of whatever it come down to, being that Oscar De La Hoya is their promoter, they still gotta listen to what Oscar say. So even if they say they accept the fight, and if Oscar is not on the same page with them as far as the money goes, then what you really saying? I thought you're gonna really accept the fight, regardless of what kind of pay cut it is. Now you ain't finna get lowballed. Yeah, that ain't what you do. But the price got to be right. Shakur Stevenson can't try to lowball this guy and be the one taking the bigger cut. You know, it's enough money for the both of them to make the fight happen, in my honest opinion, because they both not really, you know, doing anything right now. Shakur Stevenson just coming off getting this, you know, from breaking his hand, and Floyd Scorfield just came off a spectacular win over a real good fighter that nobody thought that he was going to be able to win in that fight. But Scorfield ended up, you know, dominating, but I felt like Scorfield still kind of like, I don't want to say, yeah, still kind of like wet behind the ears a little bit. He ended up getting knocked down. It was like a flash knockdown, but he got heart, true grit. He kind of remind me of Sean Porter. He's very awkward though, but he got power, and that's one thing I know that he's gonna do to Shakur Stevenson. He gonna bring the fight to Shakur Stevenson because he already know Shakur Stevenson don't have any power. So he's game. He gonna be there to fight. And let's see if Shakur Stevenson take that fight. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Floyd Scorfield and Shakur Stevenson going at it all on Twitter. And Floyd Scorfield and his dad said they accept the fight and they accept the pay cut. So the ball is in Shakur Stevenson court. And let's see if Shakur Stevenson pass it off to the right person. Y'all let me know what y'all think, all right? Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. One love, one life. I'm out. Peace.
this music.